Well, let's see. It's Thursday, and I don't know what's going on here. I'm losing cameras, I'm losing streams. It's not cool. Not cool. Okay, let's see here. What we got? Got that. Close you. Let's send out some texts here and see if everything's working the way it ought to be elsewise. But I kind of have my doubts. We'll see here. Hello, world. Okay, there's 4. Yay. And we get the Wumble one. I know, I could have copied and pasted, but you know, where's the fun in that? You know, especially when you got the fat finger thing going like I do. Okay, so there we go. We got 5 in chat. They got that working. Oh my goodness. You know, that's what I'm just, sometimes the madness just, I won't say it never ceases. It doesn't cease. Sometimes it doesn't start. That's the problem. Okay. So why will Moonbeam, not Moonsea, Moonbeam Did I actually put that in there? No, I did put it in here as Moon C. I need to put this in as Moonbeam because that's what it is. I'm going to stop the stream on the Moonbeam. I have no stream. Okay, we're going to copy that. Go back to Caster Labs. Caster Labs makes a lot of this possible. Okay, then we're going to paste this in there. I've already pasted that in. Let's see, does it make Moonbeam actually fly? See, it keeps saying the stream is offline. Why does it say the stream is offline? Something isn't right here. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to visit the store. I don't want to go to the store. Let's see here. Hang on a second. Hey, Guacamole. How are you? Welcome in. What have you been up to today? We're not signing out either. Yeah, no, the thing is, Moonbeam, one of the 6 streams that we stream to, is not flying right. So, I know. Could I let it go? I could, but I can't. But now I got to reset this camera. I'm attempting to set up OBS. Oh, cool. Reopening isn't responding. Do you want to close it? No, I don't want to close it. I want it to open. I need it as a camera. This is my thing. Okay, let's go ahead and close it, and we're gonna restart this little bugger. Restart. Ah, that's weird. That one looks like, oh, I got horse butt crack starting here. No, that's a tail. So yeah, it's the beginning of a tail. I've been looking for some new new items to round out my mains outfit. Donner Dragon's here. Yay. Okay, and I don't know what's going on with Moonbeam. Moonbeam no like me no more. What did I do to you? So let's see here if we can sign out. All right, we're going to go ahead and sign out of Moonbeam. Okay. All right. And then we're going to sign back in. Shh, your secret password. Okay, we're going to go to a difference. Here we go. Everybody close your eyes. Yeah, there we go. Sign me in. Okay, so go now to the creator dashboard. Waiting for stream to go live. Why is it waiting for the stream to go live? I got the server. I got the stream key. Copy the stream key again. And we're going to paste it in to Caster Labs. Caster Labs, cross streams. Oh, yeah. I'm not looking. Nope, fingers crossed. Okay, I got to choose. Here we go. I've been rushing in from a meeting that ran even later than it was supposed to run. And when you're the person who's supposed to be like the financial responsible person, even though you don't really need to have a separate financial responsible person from the leader, it's and then when the meeting itself could have been an email, basically. Yeah. So, all right, does not reflect the latency. Okay, so that's great. But why? Why? That's not the password for this. Okay, good. I think I got my front camera back. Well, I thought I did. It's frozen, locked up. It's wrong. It's wrong, I tell you. Okay. I put that one on because there's a certain aspect of that camera that annoys people. It ran over. It tipped over. No. Wow. I am just... Okay. You know what? You vexed me for the last time. Okay. We're going to go to a different camera. I've got the capability. We have the technology. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this one because this one is my free cam, not the freak cam. We don't have any of those. Okay, let's go to free cam. Of course, free cam keeps changing its IP address, which makes it kind of a problem. Why is that? Oh, maybe that's part of the problem. Are they fighting over an IP address? It will activate. Free cam, activate. Whoa! Whoa! Downside of the free cam. I don't know if there's a downside to it. It's just, I call it free cam. It's basically just it's droid cam for OBS. But yeah, that seems to be working. 5 consecutive streams. Woohoo! Cool. Did I have that many? Is it free cam? Because yes, just because I'm moving around. That's why I call it free cam. Believe me, I've been paying for it. Yes. Okay. That's of course I'm making faces and no one can see. Okay, so let's see here. What is your malfunction, little friend? Power off. Sometimes you got to take these things down to 0 power. I mean, as much as you can. It has a battery inside of it, so you can, unless you remove the battery, which I can, it's an old phone. You can't really, you don't really get it down to 0 power. But sometimes that's what it takes. You got to get those capacitors to discharge. And if you've ever had a computer that was acting ornery and I've rebooted it, I've restarted. Hey, JackDrag0n, kiddo, what's going on? Sometimes one of the best things you can do is turn it off, unplug the power cord, hit the power button to make sure that the capacitors discharge. That's on a desktop. If you're on a notebook, yeah, you'd have to pull the battery out. Yeehaw, fun. Okay, that one's still working. Right. Okay, and that one, I like this one. So yeah, it's got my cave surroundings. Like, I'm in the cave. Get claustrophobic. I mean, there is some sunlight there, sky that you can see. So I'm not entirely, closed in. Okay, so this phone has restarted. Give it a moment. I've used IP webcam. I've used some other ones. Okay, front cam. Currently unable to download. I don't know why it would say it's unable to download, but hey, look, it's back. All right. I feel a little more comfortable. I don't have to give people side eye stuff, do the side eye. Side eye. Okay. I know. Sorry. I didn't mean to creep y'all out. Oh, now this is. What are you doing? Yeah, DroidCam does not want to play nice today. I actually had to unload DroidCam on several of my devices and reinstall it about a month or so ago. That was fun. Yes, it was so much fun. Okay, why? But side ice? Side? I don't. Okay, I gotta do something here to keep this going off and on again. How's your day, everybody? Are you ready for Friday? I am. Yep, I am ready for Friday. Except we have to be up really early tomorrow for some fun stuff. But after that, we'll kind of be able to relax and enjoy the rest of our day. Yeah, pretty much afternoon, I'm just basically shutting down psychologically, emotionally, physically, maybe even. Who knows? Okay. I don't get a chance to shut down, so. All right, so I keep going to notifications. I'm still trying to figure out what's up with Moonbeam, and I have another device I can look at Moonbeam on. And why is it important? Well, I say advertise, I promote the fact that we're doing this 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays on 6 different. Moonbeam is another platform like Twitch um, or YouTube or Rumble, and it's fairly new. It reminds me a little bit of Trovo, and Trovo has some interesting add-ins, but trying to get the Dungeons and Dragons community started and rolling on Moonbeam. And I think I know something else. I've got to turn down some of these streams that are going really fast, so I need to slow them down so that YouTube won't have to reach out to its server, because these things do take up a little bit of bandwidth. And it's funny because I will run these at like 1.5 times speed, and then when I'm streaming, I will turn the speed down to, a quarter of its speed. But some of these guys move so fast that even when I turn it down to a quarter speed, they're still moving faster than I would be moving were I actually playing. So, but this kind of slows down the amount of bandwidth that YouTube takes up for displaying all those. So I've got a good bit of No Bueno Kiddo. Oh, okay. Half day tomorrow. Yay for half days. Okay. Let's see here. I've got to fire up. I don't have to fire up, but I am going to fire up Discord duck. Discord. All right, are you still going? Yep, he's still going. Good grief. All right, we're moving Luna Rose into this spot. Where is she? I saw her just a moment ago. There she is. Cool. We're going to be on Thrane tonight doing night rolls, but I did have a question for everybody. What do you think of the latest reboot, the latest changes that are going on in the game? We've been told that this, what would you call it? A retirement of the grid, if you will, that is unseen.
Why are you the way that you are?
Well,
honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Wait, are we talking to me? Oh. Oh, hey, I like that. You've changed the emphasis on the syllables of your name, so it's guacamole. That's cool. See, and it makes a little bit of difference, because that helps people to do their pronunciation. See, if you capitalize one of the K's, that would really throw some people off, I think. So I'm not suggesting that at all. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. Do I need to change the... No, there is no... Huh. Maybe it's something with Caster Labs. Holy crap. Why holy crap? You really think so? Looks like the garden variety to me. Yeah. Or regular stuff to me. What was that? What was that movie? With Honors. Joe Pesci. Yeah. Surprised me with that. Oh, did I notice it? Well, nothing slips by. What's my name? Oh, no, yeah. No, yeah, of course I notice. I notice all kinds of little stuff. Like, I really need to power this one down too. So this is one of the tablets that I use for controlling my surfaces here. I'll get free cam back up here. So I've got the stack of touch portal programmed tablets. running an ancient version of Android, and basically I just have them hardwired in to, like, here's the power. It goes straight over to a hub in the junk there. I need to streamline my cables now that I've got. Uh, oh, you're surprised that. Oh yeah, that one is pretty much instantaneous or fairly quick to happen. All right, so we got it fully powered down. Now we're going to start it back up again. Ooh. Well, okay. These kind of are getting. I don't know how much more life I have in these, to be honest with you. There we go. Because they're fairly old. See, there's the horse butt crack I was talking about. It's not. So I'm going to start looking for these on Isle of Dread. I want this set rather than, because this set has, where is it? Okay, yeah, it has Dread Stalker rather than the Firemouth one. The other one does increases insight, and I knew it was there, so I've kind of said, it's good. It's a good set though. So, but now I've decided, hey, let's go after this Dread Stalker one. So I've got to get the cloak and the new crown, the skull cap. Yeah. So, yep. So later on, I'll be farming out for that. Okay, I'm sure you're tired of looking at my wobbly hands. When we can actually just go to, oh, no, there we go, info share. You can just see the page rather than, okay. Yes, you're going clear all. Let's see if now torch portal, no, touch portal. Nope, didn't like that one. Great. How about we restart touch portal here on the PC and see if that makes a difference. We'll see. Okay, so it's restarted there. So today, here on the JackDrag0n Cave, we've got lessons in poor streaming. Yay! Or how not to do this. Okay, so that's got, so touch portal's back live there. We'll do that one and this one. Yep. All right, I got to, exasperating. Today's word is exasperating. Absolutely you can, Guacamole. What can I try to help you with? Absolutely. I'm always trying to help other people. Okay, we gotta go to performance here. Let's see. Ooh, buy CPUs up. 85. Yep. That's why I want to do the update. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to my Discord and actually log in as I said I was. We got to, how's that working when I'm not even logged in yet? Okay, here we go. All the stuff in Twitch channel below the about section. How or where is that managed? Oh, okay. So when you're loading your page, you'll have a different look than if somebody else was loading your page or looking at your page. So let's do this. Okay. Come on. So we'll go to Twitch. Well, if I can actually spell. Twitch. Come on. No, I don't want to just go to Twitch. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go to Twitch. I don't really care for Discord to do that. Okay. Let's play How to Dox Dragon. Yeah, well, you know what? I almost said this to somebody a while back, and it's like, Oh, Amazon Music. Okay. Let's go to channel. You know what? I live in the land of the Second Amendment and the Castle Doctrine. Yeah. Dox me? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to do that so it doesn't actually like start the feedback of whatever. So when I look at my, okay, we're getting all this. But you see how all this stuff is popping up? So right here, I can edit this from if I'm looking at my own screen in a browser, right? So I can come in here, I can do edit. There's my stream information. You know, no big deal, right? Then I can come down here and edit the panels. There's a little switch right there to edit the panels. And I can change out, you know, which ones are active in here. Actually, you can do that elsewhere too, but this actually lets you edit the actual panels themselves. But so you can change which ones to activate. You can change what's in those. Okay. Panel titles, all that kind of stuff. So, does that help? Because that's it for the main page. Then when you're finished, you just come back in and click it, and you can hit reload. Just F5. It reloads the page, and you'll see it nearly like somebody else would. But that's the thing is, if you want to see it how somebody else is going to see it, open a different browser and log out. Make sure you're not logged into Twitch, and then go to your website, your twitch.tv/guacamole, and that way you'll understand. You'll see perfectly what somebody else is seeing. So, but yeah, that's that's how you do that stuff. You know, now as far as adding in your extensions and stuff, that's actually back in your control panel in your creator dashboard and stream summary. Okay, there you go. Cool, cool, cool. Guacamole. Make sure you follow Guacamole if you're not already doing so. You know, Stu is starting to stream more. Stu. So, yeah. There you go. That's the way to do it. Get your views on your Firefox and your edits on Chrome. Yeah. It really doesn't flow that way as well in that song. So, okay. All right, so now you're very welcome, man. Yeah. I'm just glad you didn't ask me something hard. What's the average bit rate needed for a 4K? Bots? Yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can. Yeah, bots that's going to be a lot about preference, you know. I like Streamer Bot, okay, but that's an add-in app. But if you learn a little bit of C sharp, and I'm in the process of learning a little bit of C sharp. Well, I used to know C sharp. I haven't used it in a while, and I didn't use it a whole lot back then when I knew C sharp. So, but StreamerBot lets you create some incredible stuff using C sharp, as well as say Nightbot. Yes, it is free. How to add? You will go to I think nightbot.com. Is it? Let's look. Oh no, I'm happy to do it. Nightbot. But you'll basically, pretty sure it's just nightbot.com. Yeah. So yeah, nightbot.com, and you can add to chat. That's it. Then you'll log in with Twitch. They'll ask you for your login, or you can use one of these other ones. So Botrix is another one that's kind of like this. That uses, I guess the value for me would be if this bot supported all the different streams I was on, and Botrix supports 5 of the 6. I think they're looking at adding Moonbeam in the future. I don't know. I hadn't kept up with that. StreamerBot supports 4 of the 6. It supports YouTube and Twitch and Kick and Trovo because they don't consider Rumble a gaming platform, and Moonbeam's really new to the scene. So, but yeah, like Nightbot, you can see Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, and Soup. I'm not familiar with Soup. That's an interesting one. We have to look up Soup. Yeah, and what you need it for is you can add and you can do the same thing. So if you notice in like Voodoo Stream, there's a stream we have in common, right? You could go into Voodoo Stream and type stuff like coupon, and it would bring up the website. Okay, maybe it's with mine it's coupons. Okay, and this tells you the latest. It gives you a link for the latest. Well, I thought I had that there. What is it? Huh. Interesting. All right, so let's try a different Discord, and this isn't even the right link anymore. Okay, there's Discord. So you use a bot to go in there, and somebody types in a command, and it actually acts on that command and either pushes something out to the screen or makes something happen in game. There's bots that let people control your game. I mean, they're very interactive that way. So, and I thought I had coupon. So it's all about what you want to present, what you want to make happen for your viewers or for yourself. Like, man, that's okay. That's starting to bug me. I got to look at StreamerBot because I thought I had commands. Coupon. Maybe I had something else. Coupons. Yeah. Lupins. I had lupins. That's what it was. Yes. Okay, so here's one. You can do uptime. You see how long has this stream been running, right? I've been live for 37 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. There are some that will tell you is your quest. Yeah, time. The time where I am. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 22, 22, and 37 seconds. Yeah. I don't know what the roll is. Oh, roll a dice. Okay, there you go. So there's all kinds of commands you can use with your bot. Troy from Tavern Tales has his gamble thing, right? Where you can type in gamble, 20,000 or something like that, and people get to gamble, right? There you go. So you roll dice. Lurk is a famous one. Different people have different things that happen when you type in lurk, right? Or irk. Irk, not as popular as lurk, but see how the lurk, you got the little the avatar that pops in and then ducks back out. So when you type in lurk on mine, it looks like somebody's like, I really would like to have something that comes in with hands and does this and lurch. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. You can keep track of deaths when this one links, merch, YouTube, Discord, DDO. That's what it was. I put in DDO coupons. And this will give you the page in the wiki that talks about the coupons. Okay. Coupons. Yeah. So DDO coupons is what I made it. It's like I knew I had something. I made it too difficult. Okay. So there's all kinds of things. If you wanted to, let's say, JackDrag0n. I got this one. This is a silly one. Goes up to JackDrag0n. Boops. I don't know what pronounced pronoun object lower on the nose. See, it's supposed to get the It's supposed to get the name from the command and insert it there into. So I've got some work to do on that script, obviously. So, so anyway, tickle. There we go. Tickle guacamole. There you go. See, these are all things that are done with bots, you know. And there's more. I mean, there's so much more that you can do. The raid, when people raid in and it thanks them when you first come in, those first words cues trigger, hey, welcome, glad to have you here. There's that kind of stuff. Um, and you can actually do, like with Streamer Bot in particular, if you wanted to, you could get rid of any other bots and just use Streamer Bot for the most part. So, okay, yeah, I don't know. The first few ones I have, I mean, I looked at this and I wanted to start off decent, and what is decent though, right? I definitely didn't have. Okay, I'll tell you somebody who's got a great setup, and I'm envious of is Nubalolic, and Neutral Agent. There are layouts that are pre-made. Yes. Oh, great. Now that camera's starting to die. Something's happening to my tablets. Maybe some kind of update. So I've had Windows updates that mess with all the drivers and stuff for my equipment, and I'll have to go back and try it again. The panels, yeah, there are some layouts that are pre-made. Let's go back to. Okay, let's go back to. Yeah, absolutely. So let's look at this. So down here in panels. Okay. So it depends on. Okay, so this panel, I can't remember what this is. Actually, one of the ones that's actually built into Twitch. Okay, where you add a link, you can add the image. So this is built into Twitch. You type in whatever text you want to use. Now this one is from Control Stream or Control Plus, and so I would go into this one, and to show you the difference, let me see if I can pull up. I think this is going to show me logged in, though. I can just log out. Okay, come on. Log out. Okay. And then we're going to go to, I don't want to do that. I want to go to me. Just a second here. Okay. Why are you doing that? There we go. Okay. Cool. Just. Okay, cool. So, go away, you. So let's see. I'm on info share. So we're going to turn on. Which one? Turn off this. So now, cut. Now you should be showing this one, not that one. Gotta minimize that one. See, this is the one you should be showing. Great. I don't understand why you did that. Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. So now, let me move this one. Okay. So this is what it looks like when, people are viewing it, right? Well, no. Cut. Wrong one. Yeah. So this is what it looks like when, you're viewing it. We can collapse that for this view. But then when you go into, okay, where did I, this is what I got to get going faster. There we go. Turn that back on and cut it. But here's what it looks like when you're editing it, right? So control stream kit, you come in here to configure, it would open up the new what have you, and then yeah, you would see all this stuff as far as the panel goes. I've got my survey there that no one's answered. My little greeting blurb there, show you who's online, and it organizes them by viewer count. So hey, Cozy Bean, gives the viewer the chance to follow them, and Luna Rose and Claire Lise, and Nimbind, yeah. So all these cool people, and those are the 3 panels. You can actually, I think you can add more panels too. Gonna lurk now. Thanks, kiddo. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, have fun storming the castle. Think it'll work? It'll take a miracle. Be a miracle. So anyway, so this is Control Stream or Control Plus, and so that's my panel 2. This one's another Twitch add-in. This panel, whenever you see panel title up here, you can pretty much, it's pretty much a DDO panel, or not DDO, a Twitch-based panel. And then I've got my Amazon wish list, and it's funny. This is my Amazon or my OnlyFans. So yeah, that's my OnlyFans. Let's go over here and because when you look at it, come back to this. Where's my Amazon list? Oh, come on. My Amazon wish list. Yeah. These are all fans. So yeah. You click on it, whatever. Oh, come on. Oh, we're not logging in to do this from here. Anyway, yeah, portable neck fan, bladeless desk fan, joyful 8-inch clip-on fan. That one sounds actually like it should be part of an OnlyFans. But yeah, see my entire wish list. Yeah, so yeah, it just takes you to there. It's my OnlyFans. Yeah. Control Plus isn't readily apparent that you can go back and access other parts of deployment. It takes a little bit of work. Yeah, that one's one you got to play with, I think, because you'll want to change how the appearance is. And once you get the appearance down, you're going to insert the data, and then you're going to go look at it and go, I don't like the way that looks. I think this should stand out more, that kind of stuff. So, and then make sure to refresh on your viewer, whatever you're viewing it with, so that whatever changes you've made are readily apparent. Okay. So anyway. So there's, and the moonbeam. See, this is what's messed up. Let's go back to the other chat one there we go. And for some reason, that's the mod queue. Let's see if I went back to here. Nope, that's what that one is. Let's go here and open up a moonbeam page. .stream. JackDrag0n. Live streams, no current live streams. Can't find that realm. But this is, well, let me see, cut over to make this visible. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Oh, min browser, there we go. Make that one. Cut that in. So this is Moonbeam. It's just, it's a different streaming platform is all it is. And I've created a Dungeons & Dragons realm in here. And hopefully some other streamers will join it and we'll make Dungeons & Dragons as well as DDO get some more reach. That's the whole reason I'm there. You're very welcome, Guacamole. Oh, you voted? Thank you. Thank you. I feel vindicated now. Uh, yeah, it's I I just love doing this stuff. So, like I said, the community has been very supportive as well. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing it. I'm not doing it to, I'm not doing it to make a living or, be the next whoever. Definitely not the next Amaranth. No, that's not that part's not going to happen. But and I'm not fit like Kyson at, so that's probably not going to happen either. So I don't know. I'm just doing it to have fun. Like I said, might have to try to make living. Well, you know what? There are worse ways to do it. There are worse things to be doing. I really believe that. Now, there are other content creators I would recommend, like looking at some of the advice for, and um, because Twitch is horrible about putting streamers in view of other people looking for a stream. So unless somebody's actually looking for a DDO stream and they know to put in, DDO stream and see all the different people that are streaming it, you're not going to get the views. You're not going to get, and even then it's going to go in order of viewership. So you may be at the bottom of a list of a dozen streamers. One of the better ways to do it to get more eyes on you is to create clips that get published in your social media, whether it's X or YouTube Shorts or Instagram or TikTok or Blue Sky, wherever you want to attract people from. And make some shorts from your streams, and you can do it now. It's going to get easier to do it from Twitch, but a lot of people will do it from YouTube VODs. Yeah, we'll start. Be fun. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, some people don't like having cameras, right, or being on camera. I don't. I know people aren't checking me out because I'm hot. That's never been a thought in my mind. So, it's just about um, being engaging, maybe being entertaining. So, um, yeah, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, because that wouldn't be a good reason anyway. So, but I used to play. Okay, what was fun? Nonner Dragon braided this yesterday. And it was like I looked down and saw what little bit of a braid was there, and like that's pathetic. So I'm waiting until I can grow it out enough to get the yellow beard thing going, right? So I can have the smoking little dreads. Put the crazy eyes out there for everybody. Yeah. To kill me before I die. Sorry, just several smaller braids next time. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's what will have to happen. I don't know. But my advice, and this is to everybody, just have fun. If people see you having fun, and I think that's infectious. And we need to see more people having fun and enjoying what they do and enjoying doing what they do with people that, you know, want to also have fun, and I see a lot of that in this community, and I'm just happy to be a part of that. Droid Cam has stopped again. Teeny bands. Yeah, because there's not that much to work here. It's actually kind of thin, you know. I'm definitely not doing the rage beard thing, but I remember there was I was asked to play bass in a music group. It was a church thing, and so I said sure, and this drummer was also asked to play, and we didn't know each other before this, and he was like, if you we need to get together and practice maybe once or twice on our stuff, and I said sure, that'd be great. I said, well, let me have your number. I said, okay, yeah, here's my number, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a picture. So I remember like, hey, before you do that, so I took my beard and I made it all wild, and my hair just um, up, and I took the picture wild-eyed like that, and it was like, why'd you do that? Like, you'll never forget who I am when you look at that picture. He's like, yeah, you're right. I will know who you are. And so, but he never called me back for anything. So, yeah, yeah, now you can tell people you know Rasputin. How about that? Yeah, get that wild monk look. So, yeah, the crazy Russian. However, see, it says it's active, but it keeps crashing. This is the tablet. So it seems like it's working until it freezes, and yeah, it's doing a big stutter thing. I don't know if it's because it's trying to do some updates on other apps, but let me go back to this one. But have fun with it. You know, you like the game, whether you put your persona up there, your face, or you do some kind of PNG tuber like Art of Paul, who just has, his picture there, or you want to do something VTuber like Ostrakir, or who's some of the others? Pseudo Ferret. There's some other ones. Harley Freebird has, he's a PNG, but he'll put his face up there sometimes, so it's, you know, uh, I prefer looking at people, you know, and so the PNG thing, I get it, it's fine, and the VTuber thing, hey, there's some very creative VTubers out there. If I have a choice, yeah, okay, cool. If I have a choice, I'm gonna look for people that, you know, uh, will put their face out there, and then you've got people like Aldbar, right? He's cosplaying all the time when he's on stream, and that's respectable. I mean, I got a lot of respect for that because I don't think that outfit is particularly like cool and comfortable. For now, yeah, cool. Then use an avatar, But I think it's funny, and um, it's not really speaking of Ostrakir, Albert Den rated out to Ostrakir. That's cool. Like right now, Stu, no picture at all, but he's playing the game, and he plays it really well. So there's people that want to watch it just for the game, do a little talking. There was one fella, I can't remember, but and it was before I saw Art of Paul. I haven't seen him online in a while. He used to stream DDO and Lord of the Rings and some other games. Excuse me. And good player, excellent player, but he didn't always talk. And so my thing was he was kind of usually hunched over looking or this at least the camera portrayed him. Yeah, it wasn't Art of Paul. Art of Paul is he's a PNG. He just has a static image up there. Let's see if we can find Art of Paul. Twitch. Oh, we got ads and so yeah, he's. What do you say? Okay, so the difference between PNG is a static picture or a VTuber actually has like an avatar that moves and you can see it talk. Ostracure has a wicked avatar. It creeps me out sometimes, but Ostracure, pulls it off, right? Pseudo Ferret is another one that uses an avatar. He's got the ferret. Let's see, Twitch. Oh, okay, you know art. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 So that's kind of the differentiation between the two is between PNG and VTuber is how active. And you can make a PNG that's actually just like talking head kind of where the head just kind of separates into two, that kind of stuff. You can animate those, and there's some tools out there to do that. But yeah. See, and this is what I like is I'll actually go out as I watch these or I see these streamers out there. I try my best to actually, make sure to give them some time. You know, um, what I would love to see is, everybody make partner. If you won't want to, that's fine. At least get monetized. And the hardest part is getting monetized on YouTube because on YouTube is where, with the right social media stuff coming out. Okay, static image, that's cool. Um, but with the right social media effort, if you will, from your streams, I think you can actually get enough interest to get monetized and then also draw more people to your Twitch, which will help you get partnered there. And then, maybe consider branching out into others. Like Claire-Lise is also streaming on Kick. Not Kick. Yeah, Kick. So right now she's on Twitch and Kick. My thing for her, I wish she would make YouTube videos. So, and give us a playlist so I could run some of their playlist stuff. Because you got to have so many thousands of hours, so many thousands of followers. And the way you do that is a little bit of a social media campaign. So, got ads starting in just a few seconds. And let's see here. I'm going to move this back over there. Then I'm going to get logged into the game. Because let's see what we can do. Okay. But first, is there any news we need to look at? Oh yeah, sales things came out today. Duh. What's the sales? Free jeweler's kit. Woohoo! There's your yoink. It's your yoink. Oh, that's great. Yoink is your coupon code. It's your quaint code. Your coupon code. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's great. We'll come back to that in a moment. We'll get signed into the game here. I got it. World's worst password. Okay, there we go. Well, it's not the worst password. Let's fade out into the game. I'm going to take a quick break while the ads are running. I will be back very, very shortly. Okay, we're back. Got 25 seconds of ads left on Twitch. And when that happens, we'll look at the store some more. So we'll just pick ourselves back into the store and news. And so here we go in 2, 1, I think. Because my ad tracker thing is not really working as well as I want it to. All right, so cool. We're back from ads. Welcome. Thank you for hanging through the ads to the JackDrag0n Cave as we are looking at today's what come out today. Jeweler's Toolkits free weekly coupon, but you get 20% off of Astral Shards, Sentient Toolkits, and Jeweler's Toolkits. I have read things before. Loot boosts now through the 30th. Ooh, they extended the 20 hearts of wood plus 20 hearts of wood, and you get a bonus. It's not really free. You get a bonus plus 5 heart of wood with your purchase. So that's going through the 26th now. I thought it was just going through the 19th, but we've extended it for a week. Nice. Okay. Yoink. I like that. I like that code. That's oh, what else we got? So what's going to be the bonus for this weekend? Champion Hunter Week. Kind of knew it. We had, remnants last week or week before last. We had remnants. So usually shortly following that, sometime following that, we get the Champion Hunter. And what does that mean? Get some extra stuff in the Hall of Heroes, right? Let's go look. Take Skynor. Oh, yeah, we're going to do some Night Revels because I need some stuff with Night Revels. So we'll get on JackDrag0n. Jump back into gaming. Oh, we'll get some. Come on, game. Yay. Get some ammo since we're here. My dog, my arty dog, not really worth getting out. He would only be like level 4. 5. Ooh, don't jump off. We're going to go to the Hall of Heroes and see the Champion Hunter. Game's kind of jumpy for me, but it's probably just my computer. I should have done a reboot today. I did not do a restart today. Okay, close that window. So what we got? Ooh, Crown of Fire. I fell into... No, that's not. Diadem of Fire. So, okay. Do you really need one of those if you got the other one? How many diadems of fire do you need? Oh, it's a ring of fire. Oh. Exchange mysterious randomness for a crown of fire. I wish it had let you look at how it would look on you, right? And then diadem of fire, that's a different one. That's like a tiara, right? I don't know. Oh, okay. So you can have the crown or the diadem, and if you get the crown, you can exchange the crown for the diadem. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I'm open up. There we go. Discord is open. I've got to figure out how to make a permanent link to this. Invite friends. Okay, copy that. Bypass join. Okay, copy that then. So we're going to put that in my Discord command. Where is that? Command. Computer. And Discord. Okay, that's... So where is actions? Actions, not words. Actions, not words. I forget who that was. That was Def Leppard, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do this. Oh, I didn't realize when I did this to one, it did this to all the different. Okay. B. Okay. Shift home, no, we'll do that. Control C, okay. Updating my streamer bot command to put in the right Discord. So now when we hit in any one of my streams, oh goodness. Oh, did I drop out of that Discord? Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Discord. And there he goes. Hopefully that's the one that'll be permanent in Discord. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what is actually, is it stuff like this that is solely done by the champion hunter, like these cloaks? I think that's what it is. So you get these up into different levels. The cloak, the bracers, executioner's gold plate mail. That's a little flashy. I don't want to be so flashy. Okay. Next page. Yeah, that stuff is there all the time. So yeah, I think it's just that first page of stuff that is unique to the champion hunter. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go to grab my keys. How many keys do I got? Come on. I got 5. Got 5 keys to use. Doesn't come off the same way as the I got 5 kids to feed. Oh, wait a second. What did I have in there? Did I have some stuff? Yep. I can put that in here. All right. So I've got the 2 rune arms for this server. Now I want to get the red horse. Let's see. And then next week, do enough farming to do the same thing on Shadowdale, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a ticket. Sure, you're right. Okay, do that. Going to Jurassico. Going to Jurassico, and we're gonna do night revels. Go this way. Got turned around there for a moment. So we're on Thrane. We're gonna do night revels level 26 or so. If you got a tune on Thrane, you want to do some night revels, welcome to join me. I'm going to do a graveyard run first. Just get some more keys. Why not? 26. 26. Do 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 do. Get me some shock troops here. Rawr. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know. You're gassy. I get it. That's the problem with owlbears. They're practically always gassy. Little known fact. Yep. You'd think, you know, being out in the wilderness, they just kind of let it flow, but no, I don't know what it is. And I'll do this. Just a little bless. Okay. Let's go. Oh, enable the rune arm. Make sure I went to play, I forget which one I was on, but
During the night revels, the plain of Mavar becomes
so a
fertile.
bunch of my effect things were turned off.
Are building throughout the graveyard. Destroy the undead before they threaten the residents.
Well, I think they're threatening anyway. I don't know if I can do it before they actually threaten, but I think I am. Am I still running a pot for the chocolates? I got a bunch of chocolates. Get a bunch of bonus chocolates for. Kind of wish I could get them in real life, you know. Can I exchange my in-game chocolates for like real life chocolates? At this point, I don't care if it'd be like a bag of M&Ms. I'd take them. Yeah. You put the piece of darkest chocolate into your medium ingredients bag. Now, you don't have to announce to everybody where I'm putting my chocolate, okay? Don't tell you people where you keep your money, you know. It's not right. It's really kind of inconsiderate, I think. They don't need to know. DDO doxing. Where do you keep your darkest chocolate? Get Geraldo Rivera in here to blow the lid off of this thing. Let's see here, that's good. Get y'all some healing. DDO doxing. Should it be allowed? Ooh, I got a key. There we go. Spectres. Gonna nix the Spectre. I don't know if it was this tune or one of the other ones. Oh, I got two Night Revels keys. Got two Night Revels keys. Repeating. We're repeating everything. We are repeating everything. Now. Chocolates. Chocolates. Now my stomach's rumbling. I want chocolate. I wish there was a Reaper mode for this. I mean, I know you could just bump it up to 39 or whatever and can have my head handed to me or some other body part, whatever, but yeah, I know. 39, I know. I know I could bump it up and work a lot harder for this than I already am, but it's not the same. I don't get Reaper XP for that. I don't know, it's still running a pot. Yeah, I've still got a sovereign pot running on this one, so. But I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, running at 5 over doesn't help. No bonus for running 5 over, huh? There's like a vampire over here. Come on, where are you? Nope. At least in all the okay. Well, see, I figured it. I didn't know. I thought it was like the other challenges, and I appreciate you telling me.
The dense fog dissipates atop the hill.
Hey. Yeah, first time bonus +5, then I'll, okay. Nice. That's good info right there. Because, yeah, you want to run, run this at the point where, you get what you want without it slowing you down, right?
You've eliminated a target.
Couple hirelings, yeah. Yeah, I used to stack up even my little lowbie hirelings at the gate, but, I don't know if this is considered a wilderness area and whether they'll just, I might be making a bigger thing out of that than, but I actually do run with hirelings in the wilderness, so. And part of the reason was I thought it bumped up the mobs you got, right? So if you weren't running with people, you should run with hirelings. And yeah, it wasn't a 1-for-1 kind of improvement to the difficulty level, challenge rating, but I thought it was something.
The shuffling steps of the undead growing nearer.
And I'll be, real frank, it's been a while since I've tested that theory. So you know what? It may be nerfed again, or maybe not as bad. Not sure, but I suspect the key drop for hires. But it can't give it to the hires. Yeah. Right. So that's, for each kill that happens, right? It runs a percentage. You get a key. Or is a key issued for each kill. And then, yeah. As opposed to who gets the key, right? 3 to 5. That's fair. I would be satisfied with that. If I could statically get 4 keys a run with 2 hires. I hate quells. Quells mess with my mind. They mess with my vision. Got bad vision because of you. But the other thing to think about too, Guacamole, is if you're looking at bots, you got things like HUD FX, which is really cool. Just, make sure that you've got enough enough horsepower. A couple nights ago, I was farming keys on Moonsea, and after about an hour, I did one run and got 8 keys. Oh my gosh. That's a good run. Yeah, I don't remember years past what what the key farming fruit was.
So great. No, really.
I think I need to. Yeah, and I think that would be a cool thing if we could document it. Wait, I am documenting. I have YouTube, so I will. Of course, I wasn't streaming last year, but I might start looking at somebody else's stream from that time. See, I throw all my VODs into YouTube because it's not costing me anything to not do it, or to do it. So, and I think, potentially, hey, I might find something funny in there and throw it out in the social media world, get discovered, have a real OnlyFans page. No, not gonna do that. No. I think I've said it before. I really don't want to do anything online that my grandkids couldn't watch and enjoy seeing their grandfather do. He has a whole spreadsheet of runs that he did. Ugh. I mean, yeah, I might look at that. 'Cause, yeah, I think he did publish it, right? Like a Google sheet or something. Maybe. Another piece of darkest chocolate. Now, in full disclosure, I actually prefer milk chocolate, but maybe a medium, maybe somewhere in between the milk and the dark chocolate would be my favorite. What I'd prefer. But dark chocolate is healthier for you, or darker chocolate supposedly is healthier for you. So it comes down to what I said, run at level with a couple hires. Not sure if it's posted. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that too. Another full disclosure, I have spent a lot of time lurking in his stream. So yeah, semi-sweet. Is that what that mix of dark and milk is? Semi-sweet. I don't think we have to label everything, you know. I think we spend a lot of time giving things names that, you know, you can just enjoy its existence rather than trying to name it. Because naming is about control. You know, I give it. Sorry. That used to be a thought, though. That prevailing thought in Middle Ages and such. If you had the name of something, you could control it. Like, oh well, yeah. You knew the name of your demons, you could control it. Nice. I'm liking the Vaunt sentient jewel. It's fun. It's not exactly like hopeful, the hopeful one, but it's pleasant enough. I don't, yeah, I know I don't have to go after these guys, but see, I get more chocolate. Bye, Felicia. My mummy's name was Felicia. Didn't know that, but it's a very common name amongst mummies. So yeah, get up here and oh, I need to give you a little bit of healing. Bye, chocolate. I don't think that's, yeah. Unless it's like, unless you're eating it, then that's, yeah, that might be appropriate. All right, let's go finish this thing out and start on the other quests. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna do probably one other thing because it's 11:15 already. Have to be up and out the door at 6:15 in the morning. It's milk. You don't like it. I like milk chocolate. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said I prefer. That's a whole different thing, you know? I want to know if I have to pick up the darkest chocolate off the ground after well, clean out your ears, because that's what I said. I said I prefer. Oh, I got dancing. Why am I dancing? Come dancing. The kinks. Do 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 do
Simulating
do do
kingdom.
do.
How could you let them die?
Well, you know what? He doesn't have to be dead. He goes over there and then just gets.
The creature collapses.
Yep.
You feel the swirl of
23K,
death as his
not great.
graveyard dissipates. You've severed the graveyard's connection with the plane of night.
I don't know why I have to heal him now.
Lost.
About to get out of here.
Nice find!
Nice find. Okay, finish. Finish it! Stu! Got you right there. How you been? I see you running, man. How's things up northeast? Is it chilly there? Have you made chili there? Can I have some chili? Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Look at that. That's a new avatar too, isn't it? Cool, cool, cool. Make sure. Warmed up a bit. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's. Okay, I've been remiss in doing shout outs, so we're gonna do this one. See, because Guacamole's gonna start streaming, but he doesn't have any clips yet. That's the other thing, Guacamole. We gotta have clips. So follow him. Make sure, and then we're gonna do visuals. You got a VSO for our friend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stu. And he's got clips. Been playing a bit lately, amigo, right? Good stuff, too. Kicking butt and taking names. So, yep. It's been good to see you online. It really has. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we're gonna run into. See, which one do I need? Well, okay, let's talk to the candy maker guy. The candy maker. Work on my page and do some voice. Cool. You know, like I said, just have fun. I mean, that's the whole thing. And you know, when you can let people know how you're having fun, they'll watch. They'll join you. That's the lowest of the lowest, right? No, there's this one. So this one I can. Okay, so I got 30 apples. So I need apples and cinnamons. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. Like the game. Died a couple times. You know what? If you didn't die, you weren't trying. So yeah. It's the whole thing. You reach for a goal and improve and you get better, but just have fun doing it, you know? All right, so synonyms. Simmons, yeah, that one. Yeah, not you. Hayweird. We like Hayweird. Okay, we'll do this at 20. Then do it 27. Okay, we'll try 27. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Go do what you need to do. I'll be here for a little bit more. We're going to do this. We're going to run. We're going to grab my shock troops. Okay, I'm going to need you guys to run interference. And quit belching at me. Okay. I'll control that one. F1. We'll get some high quality buffs in here. And then this one will give you resistance and a cape and some bark armor. Very natural. And yeah, we'll bless everybody. because, you know, it's important.
There have been rumors of strange things
You know what?
stirring within the now abandoned Haywire Foundry.
You mean
It
stirring?
all seems quiet here now.
You like mixing it up? A little warrior. Yep, yep. Pluck the string. Oh, I didn't kill that one while he was down. I should have. I should have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, now there's somebody down the hall gonna come after me. Yep, yep, yep. I love playing ranged. I really don't know. I mean, pen and paper, I rarely play like a really ranged. I'll have, well, that's not true. Lately, I've been playing a lot more ranged. But, like in a Pathfinder game, I'm playing in a investigator hybrid class, hybrid of Artie and, is it Alchemist? Is that right? I haven't thought about. Just been thinking in terms of levels. The Nonner Dragon's playing a Scald, a Barbarian, if you will. But she's Kitsune, and I am Sylph. Part of a big family of different races brought together by adoption. Cool concept. Nice way to team build. Got a really cool setting where we're landed, you know, landowner kind of by inheritance. We got to figure out what are we going to do with ourselves now that, you know, we're responsible for our lands and we've got community stuff in the realm that we can help deal with because we got skills, y'all. Thanks to Mom and Dad and their adventuring ways. I'm actually one who's genetically descended, where my other siblings are adopted. But I don't see myself as being above or more of a family member than them. Because I know that's not how my folks would want me to look at it. It's not how we were raised. So we share everything. Okay, you guys wait up there until I turn the switch on. Okay, now come down. I wouldn't want y'all to get a hot foot or something, you know? Let me come in here, check the buffs.
dusty puzzle wheel sits here, dormant and unsolved.
Yeah, well, it's kind of broken. Maybe that's why it's dormant and unsolved. You ever think about that? Okay. Activate the third ward. Here, you know, I think they stay activated. Yep. I think they stay activated. Alright, we'll break anything. Ooh, 74 platinum pieces. That was worth the trip. Okay, we don't really need the shrine, so we're not gonna. Hold down here. Any breakies? Yeah. Nothing there. I remember, okay, yeah, there's something to grab there. Got that. Charmed, I'm sure. I really liked the falconry tree. I really come to like blending the falconry tree with the I can't remember now. It's inquisitive, not a, yeah. So there's an inquisitor class in Pathfinder 2, which is very different from inquisitive and investigator. So the inquisitor is like nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, that kind of inquisitor. So not the same as being an inquisitive. But, you know, Pathfinder is different from Dungeons and Dragons. It is a fork off of Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Lord Steffordale or whatever you're... Steffalate. Steffalate. Whoa.
Revealing a set of fangs that betray the creature's true nature.
Carnivore? What? No. Activate the third ward. Defeat. Drop the magical shielding. Yeah, nothing really in these chests. That's not why we're here. We're here for the cinnamon, you know, there's, yeah. Cinnamon, synonymous. Sounds like synonyms. What's another word for synonym? What? I gotta turn this thing off. Okay. I have a little portable air conditioner. It's not a little, it's actually a sizable portable air conditioner. And after a while of running, it runs good, bro. It runs good, boo. All right. Get the collectible. You obtain an ancient text. Is that like, you know... Phone message from an old guy? What? I don't know. Old person? Grandma? Cord of Fate. They're gonna go around there and the shooter. There's just good helpers. You're good helpers. Here, I got a healing potion for you. I don't know why I enjoy that part so much. You know what? I'm gonna bust you before I even walk past you. Already got that one. There's nothing under the steps here. Not like you can really get anywhere with that, huh? Alright. Breaky, breaky. Yep, we're on Thrane tonight. Doing some night revels. This will probably be the last one for me since I gotta be up early. Make sure my fake ID works so I can go vote. Why do you need a fake ID? So I can vote. And, yeah. Oh, that one crate's just like giving me the finger, you know? I'm not gonna break. You can't break me. You can't break me. Alright, we'll be back. What a... Yeah, if I could trust one of you guys to go up there and hit that lever. But you know what? You're quadrupeds. Ladders are not your thing. The magical protections on a door falls. Yep. It fell. It tipped over. I had magical protections, but it tipped over. Gotta go get the adventure packs. Ooh, another ancient text. Call your mother. Oh, that's okay. I don't think that's what the ancient text would have said, but yeah. Never know. Weepy, weepy. Oh, I shouldn't have done that one. Oh, it didn't even proc. King Super Smacks in the house. How are you today, my friend? Been running or just getting started? Yes, sir. King Super Smacks. Looky there. Oh, I left out the space. Gotta explore the space. There we go. Was running earlier? Oh, okay. So did you design your avatar or did you have somebody
Hydra's heart.
Did you really? Look at you go.
Cool.
Thanks, Snuffer, for that.
A spectral form materializes nearby. A chill of fright.
Get someone to design it? Cool.
As it approaches.
See, I'm thinking about doing some change ups with mine. Plus, I need some emotes and that kind of stuff. So, and it's funny. So every once in a while, and I don't do it as often as I should. I should be posting stuff like every other day on like X and Facebook. You know, where I have JackDrag0n channels. I need to figure out why Instagram decided to ban me forever. I hadn't done anything. Hadn't even got it working. But for some reason, I got the Instagram message saying your account been 69 pinches of cinnamon. 69. Okay. And a chest. But yeah, I figured I'd find somebody who's a much more artistically inclined, I should say. I mean, I did that. That's mine, but I did that with a couple of AI tools. And well, Glorian weapon earlier, the Dolores acid is crazy. Oh, really? So, okay. Dolores acid. Dolores. Dolores. Dolores acid. I'm doing acid, man. Dolores acid spell crit damage. Okay. Dolores arcana. Dolores acid heroic. It is strong. Nice. Adds evil alignment, bypass, and corroding. So that's, yeah, okay. This effect causes the edges of your weapon to drip with at 66. At level 8, 66? Nice. Because if you were to slot like a ruby or something, you wouldn't get 66 until level 20. So, and then you've got corroding on top of that. Yeah. You can see why that's powerful. Nice. And it does bypass on evil alignment protection. Cool. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Sorry. So I have not yet run. I've done a little bit of Lamortia, but not much because I've been waiting for. Hey,
JackDrag0n just followed.
Adavad.
Thank
How
you.
are you? Welcome in. I've been running. I've scant bits of Lamortia. It's bugged to be doing a legendary Earth attunement, instead doing 10d10. Whoa! That, yeah. Well, that'll get nerfed back to. That's kicking. Okay, so is that what the legendary does? Yeah. Oh, 10 stacks of acid damage over. So it's a dot in legendary. Ew. Your attacks and spells have a chance to inflict 10 stacks of acid damage over time, as well as doing the evil alignment bypass. Yeah, and it's got the earth attunement. Wow. All right, might have to find me one of them. But I haven't been running Lamortia because I'm waiting on my guildies to catch up. Yeah. See, I gotta look at how you do that crafting. I'm not familiar with that one. Victranium experiment crafting. Heroic and legendary system. Morty heroic. Okay. But yeah, you got. Oh, okay. You got to get the conductors, insulators, alternators, resistors, and the wires. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Okay, so you can. Got to find me a calamitous weapon. And then put in a dolorous acid. enhancement. Cool. That doesn't look that hard. Excuse me. Ooh. Clam weapons for the guild. Craft in the public area. Okay. Guild clam. Yeah, I've got to figure. So, like I said, I just haven't been running it. Been waiting on my guildies. Be running Heroic Lamortia. Cool. But my guild. So I was lucky enough to win the ultimate collector's thing when Strimtom was doing the PAX West. So I was, and I love having it, but I wanted to wait for my guildies before I. So yeah. Okay, so I got 50 across all of them. Now I got apples. All right, so what was I doing? I was doing the steed. So for the clear that. Oh, I'm in the wrong. There we go. Show me your wares. Steed. Gee, that's Rick. I'm a steed. So I already have this one. I gotta go get some more scales too. Gotta get a lot more scales. Luna Rose, how are ya? How's your running been? You're on Shadowdale tonight. I see. You are a shout out for our good friend Luna Rose. Make sure you catch up with her.
You want to say hi? Say
Whether it's on DDO,
hello.
or Palia, or Bitcraft, or got all the ingredients. Did you use all of the keys that you had? Because you were saying you had 40 or something. Did you have to use them all, or did you get by with less? Were you efficient, I guess is the question.
Can you say hello?
And some. Okay, cool. So yeah, I have set a goal finally that I do want to get both of the rune arms, and I would like to get the red Reaper steed on this one, but I think on the other ones use total of 112 keys. Oh my gosh. So stupid cheap to make it heroes, but you know it's good when a buff bard at level 10 is not spec for melee, is dealing 400 acid damage on a melee and 7. Yeah, that's nice. You only need the red horse now. Might grind it soon. Cool. Yeah, because on my main I've got the red armor and stuff. Oh, got ads coming in less than 3 minutes. You know, we're going to snooze that because I'm not going to be on for much longer. I'm going to snooze that one once I hit cap again. Yeah. Because, you know, and I thought about running this on my cap tune or on the 30. I got a level 31. But just thought it'd be more fun on this 21. I think this one is better equipped. Sorry, folks. It's been a long day. All right, jump out there. How far are you from cap, Stu? Guild ship. On the guild ship. What is our guild ship's name? Guild ship. Dragonfly. It's where I respawn when I die. Well, I do now, I think. I don't know. I should probably go make sure I am synced to the ship. Because I don't know whether I am or not. Yeah, resurrect me here. Yeah. Man, I did not have one of my caffeine drinks when I started the stream today, so that's probably part of it. Yeah, on Saturday I will be, I don't know. I actually thought about trying to do a long stream on Saturday, but we'll see what other demands there are on time for that day. Still got some work to do on my Star Wars 5e setting. So, yeah, I'll be running a Star Wars 5e campaign. One of several tables. It's a large universe collaboration with several DMs. Don't need to repair anything. Did I get any bolts or anything I need to get rid of? Nope. Okay. So I've got a little bit of work to do on that. We might record it and then I'll release it. Maybe release it as like a YouTube endeavor. Pull some stuff out of it. We'll see. It depends on how everybody feels about it. I don't want to necessarily force everybody to be on screen if they don't want to be. I want to play a game. That's it. And so we'll see how that goes. So let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to put the keys away in here in case I want to run it on another character. Got my astral projector for here. Yeah, I put it down here. That's where I needed it. So I did a comparison of the suppressive fire versus the astral projector, and the suppressive fire was kicking butt. I think, and it might have been like the silver. So I've got cold iron. Do I have cold iron bypass on this one? No. I thought I did. It's on my other one. But I've got silver bypass by virtue of the rune arm, which is nice. And then that corrupted exploding fire shot is good against undead. Yeah, okay. What am I running here? Did I have the devil one? I do have the devil set. Devil handiwork set. As well as the firemouth. No, forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. I got firemouth on the main. So this tune's fairly well. I wouldn't mind getting a different cape or cloak, if you will. Snooze that one. Okay. So I should start looking for somebody to raid out to. It's been a lot of fun tonight. I appreciate everybody who stopped in. Stu and Guacamole and Luna Rose and King Super Smex. Appreciate y'all joining in. Be in the chat. Let's see, why is this one not? Okay. Oh, it came in behind the other one, that's why. No, that's not right. Oh, it's not signed in. Ah, good grief. Come on. Yep. Again. Okay, let's see here. So go get your free jeweler's toolkit with the code YOINK. Yoink! Yoinks! That's one of the better ones, I think, lately. Okay, let's go to creator dashboard. I don't want to be looking at myself in my... I'm not the kind of person who watches a stream and goes, oh, man, I gotta... Oh, okay. Come on, stream manager. This thing's dragging, and not in a good dragon way. Okay. We're gonna show who can we raid out to. Come on. I think I can. I think I can. Oh yeah, it's, you know. Oh, for some reason my chat didn't keep up. Guacamole, absolutely, man. I would. If all we did was work on getting your OBS set up, I'd be happy to do that. I really would. Ooh, let's see. Okay, we're gonna row. Of course, we gotta. Let's see here. Got same category. There we go. Of course, the person I'm gonna do. Oh, you're already off. You raid out to Stu. Cool, 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 cool. You know what? That's what we're gonna do too. And Stu, don't forget to raid out to somebody else. You got your choice of, you know, DJ Big or Nomad Dog or Harley Freebird or Osaki Plays. So cool, cool, cool. You keep running. I mean, yeah, you 3 hours today so far, but 3.5. Yesterday you streamed for a long time, I thought. Okay, so we're gonna roll out a stream forever. you got to take a break sometime. So, you know, just when you do, raid out, share the love. I know I'm sounding like a hippie more and more lately. It's funny. So we're going to raid out to our good friend M Stew. Stew. It's not M Stew, it's Stew. And so don't forget to greet your crew when you log in. Don't forget to greet your crew when you log in. Roll those daily and weekly dice when you get a chance. Remember to gather for buffs when you enter the quest, and don't forget to turn in your raids or your sagas. With that said, good night from the JackDrag0n Cave. We're going to roll out to our friend Stu as soon as the credits roll through. And good night, good hunting. God love ya. Got a new follower tonight. Adavad, appreciate you. Wow, it showed guacamole twice in the. Thank you so much. I like that avatar, Adavad. That's a good one. Oh, I didn't click on start raid. Well, that's going to delay us by a few seconds, but just 10 seconds. You can watch a little Minecraft dragon fly around. Just a few more seconds. Give me a chance to say thank you again to everybody for being here. Check out our friend Stew.